All right, so 2025 is literally 2 days away, and I'm scared. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm actually really scared. And the reason is because there's so many things I want to do or that I feel like I should do, and it feels like there's just not enough time. Now, for context, I personally, and if you're watching this, I'm assuming that's the case for you. Like, I know what type of life I want. Like, I know the exact kind of life I want to be living in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, right? And I'm 22 right now. And I know exactly what I need to do to get there, right? I understand that I need to build a business. Like, I'm working a 9 to 5 right now, but I know for a fact that's not what's gonna get me to live the life that I want, right? I need to build a business. I need to build assets that makes me money, because the most important thing for me right now is financial freedom, right? Being able to make enough money to never have to worry about money, pretty much, right? And like I said, I know what I need to do to get there. And I started working on this business, my marketing agency, to earlier this month, like yeah, earlier this month ish. And I mean, so far so good. I haven't been really successful with landing a client, but there's been like a couple, momentum building and all that. But that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is because, or the reason why I'm recording this is now I have this burning urge to document my journey. Now, bear in mind, like, I've always wanted to do this. Like, documenting my journey is something that's always been on my mind from the moment I picked up my first book in 2020, right? Which is where it all started for me regarding, building a business, self-development, like that journey. Like, I think it's kind of similar for most people as well. Like, during the COVID period is when a lot of people really, got into the self-improvement, self-development space. It's like growth minded and all that, which is great. I've always wanted to, document my journey. And now more than ever, it's feeling like I need to do it. Like, it's just something that I've been pushing aside for a long time because it's like it was never really urgent, but it's been slowly creeping up, and I'm at the point where it's like I have to do it. But also, it also feels like I need to choose between building the business and documenting my journey. But there'll be nothing to document if I'm not, like, of course I have a life that I can document aside the business, but it feels like I need to choose between building the business and documenting the journey. And the reason I say this is I understand like content takes time. Like, content creation is not something that, especially video content creation, is not really something that I find that comes easy. And that's kind of stupid to say. I don't think it comes easy to anyone. But I just don't really like the liking is crazy. I'm not really, a camera person, or like video editing. All that stuff tires me out. Like, it's not really my thing, right? I'm not really a creative person. And maybe that's just a lie I'm telling myself. I don't know. Anything that has to do with, content, visuals generally, graphics, all that stuff, I don't really, I shy away from it as much as possible, right? But now more than ever, it's feeling like I don't have a choice. And as I mentioned earlier, it's like, okay, I need to choose between building a business and, building a personal brand, documenting my journey, creating content and all that. And it just feels scary, right? I know, like, I've been telling myself that, okay, when you land the first few clients for the business, when you're able to quit your 9 to 5, then you can focus on creating content. But I know that that's a lie I'm telling myself to avoid the pain of going through learning a new skill like video editing, getting the pain of, getting better at being articulate on camera. Because as you can see, I'm struggling as crazy right now. Like, I feel like that's a lie I'm just telling myself. And it's something I need to actually take more serious now. But it's just really scary. And, going into 2025, I'm like, okay, I want to go all in on this. Like, I want to go all in on building the business and creating my personal brand. And that's just one side of my fear and confusion. And the other side is, then when you decide to document your journey and build your personal brand, what does that look like, right? It's like, I know, okay, I want to create content on YouTube. I know how long it takes to edit content. And in my mind, it's like, okay, I could, spend this time doing stuff to grow the business. But it's also like, for every hour or for every time I spend not recording content, I feel like I'm paying for it in a way. I can't explain this, but I can't really explain it, but that's just the way it is in my head. And the last, like, I literally couldn't sleep last night. I was just like looking up tutorials on video editing on which is something that in a million years I never thought I'd do, because even to me it's like, okay, when I'm at the point where I want to start creating content, I'll just outsource that to someone else, but I can't afford to do that right now, so I need to take it all on. And yeah, so I've been trying to study how to use CapCut to edit content, how to create content, what my niche should be. Anyway, I came up with a plan, and I don't know how feasible this plan is, but I'm just gonna roll with it anyway. So the thing with building a business, at least for me right now, building a marketing agency, is the major thing I need to focus on is acquiring clients. And to acquire clients, you need to book appointments, right? And the thing with booking appointments is you can either do that by doing cold outreach, cold calling, cold emails, cold DMs, all that stuff, or you run paid advertisements, which unfortunately I can't afford to do right now. Or you create content and then you get people reaching out to you organically, right? And I'm like, okay, that sounds intriguing, and it feels like this personal brand thing. I don't know, maybe it's just FOMO, because everyone seems to be talking about it. Maybe that's just it. Everyone seems to be talking about how powerful being a personal brand is, and the problem is, people have been talking about this for a long time, and I feel like I've pushed it aside enough to a point where it's less about hearing people talk about it, and it's just more about now, like, something I know I need to do, and time's running out. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but I'm just recording this video because the reason I'm recording this, I was watching a YouTube video recently on documenting your life on YouTube, or documenting your journey and all that, and his advice was just click record. And then I thought, like, yeah, why don't I just start? Like, even if my first video is me talking about how confused I am regarding creating content and documenting my journey, I might as well just hit record. And yeah, hopefully I'm not the only one feeling this way. I mean, even if I am, like, I don't know. I hope there's someone out there who can relate with me and is maybe watching this, because I doubt this is gonna reach anyone. But anyways, so my plan is to take content creation a little bit more seriously this year and building my personal brand. So the idea is to document my journey on YouTube and just try to put out at least one video a week on YouTube. But also I want to be in the TikTok space and create content for TikTok, to just like short form content. This is like this long form and the short form. So long form would be on YouTube, where I'm documenting my journey, talking about like the business building process, how I'm combining that with having a full-time 9-to-5 job, and my fitness aspect. I'm training for a marathon, or like doing just different stuff that would be like a big part of like documenting the whole thing. But also for TikTok would be, I just figured if I could create content to attract clients, I might as well like just niche down and create content around stuff that I know, to build a following in the fitness space. Now, I say the fitness space because my agency is basically working with fitness coaches and influencers to help them with their marketing, right? So I've acquired all the skills over the years, copywriting, building marketing funnels, running ads, all that stuff. And I just figured that, when I was starting the agency, it was either that or to become a fitness coach, because I started working out like 18 months ago, right? And it changed my life completely, like boosted my confidence level. It made me a much better man. And yeah, so it was either to become a fitness influencer myself or a fitness coach, which I actually have no interest in, for like being a fitness coach and like training people not really my thing, or maybe that's another lie I'm telling myself. I don't know, but I figure the closest thing would be, you know, to help people who are already established in the space take all of my skills, all of my my previous experience and assets to build something that would help these people grow their business, which means the bigger the business grows, it means the more people they're helping with their health and fitness goals. And yeah, the more money, like, it's just a win-win-win for everyone. So that was the thought process behind the marketing agency. So I was saying, like, I would, you know, create a TikTok page and then put out content there, just like value content to try to attract my ideal clients, build a following of like fitness coaches and influencers on there, and just see how that goes. Like, it's scary, I'm not gonna lie, because I've been putting this off for way too long, and now it feels like I've reached the end of the rope for me. I just need to, like, you know, take the first step, and hopefully this is gonna be the first step to building something great. Maybe it's not gonna be great. Maybe I'm gonna give up 6 months in. Maybe it's never gonna work out. I don't know, but I'm just gonna, you know, I feel like the journey is gonna be worth it, knowing fully well that I decided to take the action to do this. So, if you're watching this for any reason, I keep saying that because I don't know why YouTubers share this to anyone, but you never know what's going on. I hope you can relate to this. And it's been 11 minutes of me just ranting, and I hope this just sounds like a short introduction to, you know, my YouTube channel. If you decide to, you know, stay to hang around, subscribe, all that stuff, I don't really care right now, to be fair. I just want to get consistent with creating content, because this is an entirely new thing for me. I need to learn a whole new set of skills, like storytelling. I need to learn how to articulate myself. I need to learn how to write content. I need to learn how to record content. I need to learn how to edit videos, all of this stuff, which is what's making me scared in the first place. It's like, it's all so much, but if there's anything, I believe I can do it, right? Yeah, so if you're watching this is your sign to just get started on that one thing you feel like you should do, or you've always wanted to do. Maybe you shouldn't be taking advice from me. Maybe I wouldn't even be here next week. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.